Son of Beast here, and you have been watching the Stanley Cup playoffs in between the matchups of the East and West Conference matchups in between the teams. And now, this all comes down to the Stanley Cup finals, as we have the last two teams standing in between the two. The first seed against the second seed from the Eastern Conference and Western Conference. Avalanche Rangers are next on EA Sports. Greetings everyone, as along with me, Son of Beast, I am here with the other teams. We have Meatphone, and across from ice, here in the center, is Silver Spoon. The lineups are being as follows: Nathan Makinen, Mikko Rantanen, Cale Makar. And Rangers are Timmy Panarin, Adam Fox, and Mika Zibanejad. This time, it's Game 1 here at the Garden. Welcome to the Stanley Cup Finals on EA Sports. Along with the broadcast crew, it's time to see who will win the first game in the Stanley Cup Finals. We're about to set and we are ready to take things underway. The starting matchups are being as follows. There's Shesterkin of Igor. He was making some bunch of save moments out there that he had all down here on board. And here for right now, we have a Silver Spoon. Mikko Rantanen has been being all down in control. The amazing man that looks out to go with ankle breaking. We'll see how well he can do if he can try to pick things up a bit and take him down off the angle just like basketball. Makar dishing over to Burakovsky. And the other side right now we have is Kjomper on the other end. And for this moment, we talked about this one before, that the Avalanche are the Stanley Cup champions here in the real game. It's true. The honesty and opinion right down there. The Avalanche wants to try to stop their run in the emotion. Most of the time, they really like to stop their pressure gear, but also take the other way to get right through it. In the angle down there, it may be a very tough one to go right through here. And I know who can definitely go for it. It might be anybody here from the Avalanche zone, but I'll tell you this one here, they are a tough team. Puck wins for Rantanen. That's blocked up by Lindgren. Kudrow with the puck. He fires the puck off in the offensive zone. They're out of reach. Johnson takes it over, right back to Nichushkin. In the center, Nichushkin shoots away. That's glove saved by Shesterkin. Great puck to control the defenseman out there. He's picking up a lot of momentum out there and trying to keep up the pace. And the teams are in for right now for another face-off coming up. Here at 7:23 to go. And textbook has been reached here for just no scores on the board. Beautiful play for Shesterkin as he has stopped the puck with 7:13 to go. In between right now, Gabriel Landeskog has made some crease crasher moments. He can try to take out the goalies right away and try to take him down where he wanted to go. He can blind the goalie and can try to take him down a quick off his hand moment. We'll see if Landeskog can try to take him down and go right back in with the fight. Back to you guys. Gerard back the other way into the center, now in the offensive zone. Landeskog around him. Up with the shot, deflected off the goalie, and it went up into the net, and it's out of play. Both these teams are definitely in conference this time. They both have the confidence to maintain their man advantage out there in between Colorado and New York. I'm not to say about this one, this is the toughest team that no one has ever heard of it before. But by the time they get there, I know what they're going to do. They're going to try to give everything what they got. Gerard takes the puck over on the Mika Zibanejad. Inside alone, Fox takes it over. Reaching over to Lafreniere. New York's in the attack. Lafreniere, shot blocked up here as Burakovsky takes the puck control. Makinen back the other way. In a low now, 2-on-1. Stopped by Shesterkin again. Rantanen recruits the puck. Kreider dishes off to Zibanejad. Up along the wing. Goes inside. Stopped by Kemper on the backhand. He's really reaching his new heights. He's trying to lift it off at the backhand and try to trick up the goalie. But that thing really worked for him. You get to try to stay confident at that point. Both teams are set right down into the icing zone here in the faceoff. Along with the crews here, still no score yet for the first period. Goodrow in the middle. Now finds Panarin. Panarin shoots one! Saved off by Kemper. That will get the puck here, hold it here for just under 14 minutes to go. Now they're back in ice time. They're about to do things again. New York wins the faceoff. Wow, what a close call here as Kemper holds on to the puck as they battle for a rebound. Goodrow up, shot wide. Landeskog takes the puck. That carries over to Strome. Panarin back to Trouba. Moves around him. Panarin backhand shot blocked and saved. That was a very tough one. I'm definitely going to need to tell you this one. They are the tough team to try to reach them out. But that can be a very painful run to try to hit their experience right along the boards. The center is gliding in for the faceoff. Down with the toes with the puck. It goes back to Makar. Right over back to Nichushkin. Toe shot saved off by Shesterkin. Zibanejad clears it over right back to Trouba. Inside the zone attack. Trouba shot saved off by Kemper. Nichushkin back the other way. The Avs pick up there along the screen. Landeskog saved off by Shesterkin. With under 12 minutes to play. He is picking up great offense and defense this time. And for most of all the attacking, he's got a lot of it down. Nichushkin wins the faceoff. Burakovsky loses the puck. Now he swings back over to Makinen. Makar in it. Shoots one and saved off by Shesterkin. Burakovsky back to Makinen. That's tipped away. Trouba back to Lafreniere. Lafreniere back into the offensive zone. Moves inside. Kreider went down. Another save made by the goaltender. He's picking up a lot of moment out there. We saw that Chris Kreider went down. That's going to be a very hard call to try to pick him back up again. Now it's Miller. Moving back over to Kreider. Kreider into the wing. Shoots one, saved off by Kemper. Now we're back into the face-off, ready to come up to preparation. And Kemper is doing really well for the real game of the season, to postseason. And for this time, the finals. Colorado wins it. Johnson has the puck. Now races over towards Nichushkin. He fires the puck right to the offensive board. Fox with the puck. Now swings to Goodrow. Goodrow looking for a man opener. Nichushkin shot. He scores! First goal in the finals is Nichushkin. And they're on the board. 10:09 is being unassisted. And with that passing shot, he had it all in down in front of it. I know he was going to deliver it. Nichushkin, what a slam! And he's got his first goal in the finals. He's quiet out there, but not for long. He's back into the game. Broken stick comes in as the new replacement will be coming in down the board. Panarin, saved off by Kemper. That one clears the puck here with just 9:17 left to go in the first past the mid-period. In between the two, Timmy Panarin has a make-it-snappy ability. He's got some great technique on the forms. He can find a man opening advantage and try to take him down where he wants to go. It's tough down to keep an eye on him. And for Makar, he has a lot of entry points to try to kind of keep the range out of sight. He's looking for his opening man here to try to go right from the edge and cut in from the man. We'll see what happens here if we have a two-guy advantage to get right from here. I'll be watching two players to keep an eye on the on ice time. We'll see who will get it in there. Back to you guys. Lindgren over to Goodrow. Landeskog takes it away. Sherrod shot saved off by Shesterkin. He's really acing it there. He's not going to lose this down if he wants to stop him. Oh, a big save by Shesterkin. 7:49 left to play in the first period. Man, Shesterkin is trying to keep him back in pressure. He's really doing it. A lot harder than you think. And Miller will have the puck here. Now he swings to McCryder. New York back to the attack. Tries to fix up an offense. What a nice D here. Giroux back to Burakovsky. Right over to Rantanen. Rantanen moves inside. With the shot. Close save by Shesterkin. That holds the puck here with just 7:08 to go in the first period. Passing the mid-period mark of the period, the Avalanche has a 1-0 lead here in the first period with the shot goal of Nichushkin. Now with regrouping the puck is Trouba. Backing over to Kreider. Kreider moves into the wing. And it's broken up by Burakovsky. Makinen inside. It's stopped up with the pad of the wrist. Makinen back the other way. Swings over to Makar. And it picks a piece of it. Keeps it out of here. Miller right over to Kreider. Kreider back to Trouba. Zibanejad back the other way. In the way now. To Lafreniere. He scores! First goal in the finals is Alexis Lafreniere. What amazing run as Alexis Lafreniere was dishing things in here. And Mika Zibanejad would have given the puck that quick. That was the best play ever. I got a good chance right now that Alexis Lafreniere was doing a great games at this point. And for most of that time, as Mika Zibanejad got a great pass out there. And for that moment in time, he's got a great opportunity here to keep it back in the range. We'll see what happens here. If we have Alexis Lafreniere to keep things up with another goal in the postseason. Back to you guys. Kreider with the puck. Oh, and it's broken up here as Kadri takes it over. Inside alone, shoots, and saved off by Shesterkin. Zibanejad up the other way to Kreider. They go for attack, and double man is covering traffic. Kreider takes it over. Goes with the backhand. Oh, what a save by Kilper. He's got a good heavy right now as Kilper was going to try to hold on to the puck. He never want to go anywhere. Both teams are right down in the center of the ice here in the wing. They got a tie game in between. The next one could be a lead-off in between Colorado or New York. We may not know what will happen here, but it's a tough choice. Toes with the shot. Deflected off of Trouba. Now swings to Goodrow. Goodrow into the attack. Trying to knock away as Landeskog takes it over. Takes a big bang and Panarin with the puck. He's racing towards it right down there. Can't be leaving it all alone if you want to try to stop one. Blocked the shot and saved again by the goaltender. Makar back the other way. Now off to Nichushkin. And a bad pass releases in the neutral zone. Panarin with it now. What a save by Kuemper. Kadri over to Rantanen. Moves inside. But the pass, Johnson saved again by Shesterkin. Fox with it now. Goes right over to Hedl. Hedl back to Panarin. Rangers are picking up steam. Shot went wide. Make it snappy is unsuccessful. Up again to Rantanen. He goes inside. Shot is denied by Miller. Runs his shot. And that goes off again. Shot wide. Last minute to play in the first period. And no penalty called by Colorado, as they already gotten a great movement and trying to pick up the steam. They should have called here for the penalty. He would have been tripped up already. But the referees have made a disagreement and trying to hold things up with. Well, I don't know what's going on, but we got a lot of touch in between the two. And we won't know if they're complaining about what's happening out there on ice, but it may be tough. Pito looks a off here. Shot denied. Pito, Johnson with the puck, and they're unable to make the shot. That ends the first period. An even game, 1-1. Avalanche, Rangers, be back after this for the Stanley Cup Finals. Both teams are set in center ice here in neutral zone. The second period is about to begin. Hope you're all joining us here for the Stanley Cup Finals on NHL 22. We got a showdown in between the Colorado and New York, as they're both even in the game. This was a tough one because everybody was complaining that the Avalanche are the #1 seed in the Western Conference, and the Rangers are the 2nd seed in the Eastern Conference. They have already made it all the way down to the Eastern Conference Finals, and now they are in the finals to see what they can do. I don't know what to say about this one, but this is a tough battle in between. Makinen's shot blocked. Kreider passing the neutral zone. Move around the side. Cooper with the save. That's stopped over, and it's under with just about a minute to play in the second period. To talk about this one here, Meat Phone, the Avalanche has already redeemed herself, as they already have won the regular season against the New Jersey Devils. How do you think this one does turn out for the Avalanche to try to smack them down as they bring them to cold home? Alright, we got a problem here. We'll hold up for just a second, and Rantanen scores. Your team is in a lead. Rantanen was taking his time doing this right around the moment. He's picking up a lot of ankle breaking here, but sometimes he doesn't want to take the tape zones. He wants to try to keep things up with and try to go all over the place and do for him once more. Rantanen just going to try to keep things up with, and I will keep an eye on him to see what will we do for the next one. Back to you guys. Alright, so let's try things again from the top. Let's talk about the Colorado Avalanche. They've already beaten against the New Jersey Devils while they are cold. How do you think this happens to you, Son of Beast, to figure things out with from the commentators from the other side there, Meatphone? Well, I'm just saying that it was very tough to try to regroup the position. I've always seen a lot of Avalanche, they're trying to hustle down to the Devils already. They're trying to smack them down. And I'm telling you this one, they've already beaten the New Jersey Devils home and away games. This is like an insane run, and nobody has ever seen it before. And for that moment at that time, it can be a very painful run to try to hit their experiences to get right back into this. It's tough one to try to do it again in each games. Tough one to say, but you know, it's tough one to go matter to beat and having the life ability to happen here. And for New York Rangers, this was the toughest team that ever played here in the Eastern Conference Showdown against the Boston Bruins. Score! Zibanejad has his first goal in the finals. You talk about that shot down there. Mika Zibanejad was picking up a two in one hand around the goalie, and he tried to make a backhand shot. He got it all down in front. Zibanejad, first goal in the finals. They're tied once again, and we got a heavy matchup in between the two of the Eastern and Western Conference Showdown. It's tough to say about the postseason, but not to go heavy with that one. They have a lot of it all down. Oh, Landeskog! They put it back in! They're back in the lead once more! They're never going to slow things down already. Gabriel Landeskog has the crease crasher. They're trying to go right around it and try to pick up the pace more. He's like slowing things down and trying to wave it out front. I got to talk about this one here because the Gabriel Landeskog was trying to swoop it around and even once more. He's picking up one of the bestest plays here in the game. And tough to say about that one, it's a tough one to make. And another goal! Copper, first goal of the finals. And that goes with the assist one-timer by O'Connor. The Avs extend their lead here, 4-2. In the second period, they're pulling up a big hard-won attack. And to talk about the New York Rangers here, Mifa, once more, how do you think this happened here? After playing the Eastern Conference in the regular season matchups in between New York and Boston, what is the key to make that a huge takeover round in overtime? Well, to say about this one here, that most players are trying to regain their position and they are trying to keep your eyes steady. You're never going to know what's going to happen. And for the moment that they really need to try to set things up on the tone, they got it all down. They're trying to pick up their way in the attack. In between the two, by the defensive player and the offensive player here to find a puck around and try to go right in from behind. They can't be losing their grip and try to pick their way back in. Wow, glove that save. That shot pops it over right into the glove. And he just always catches it right in time. Barkowski, as the puck is dropped off, Trouba over to Strome. Strome went around the puck. With the shot, it's saved off by Kilper. Now McKinnon back the other way. Colorado in the Avalanche zone. Shoots one. That's stopped by Shesterkin. Now again it's Hunt. It's stepping over again to hit the player on the defenseman. They're not doing this thing again. They're going to try to keep things up with. Rantanen with the puck. Blocked it up. And Scofield takes it over. Racing through the zone. Miller with the puck. And he says no. McKinnon back the other way with the puck rebound. Up with the ankle break and McKinnon up. And he loses the puck again. Wow, went tripped up. Not a good save, not a good one to try to stop one. Wow, that was too close to call. Hunt over to Trouba. Trouba racing towards inside the puck. Again with a stop. Caulfield back to Trouba. With the puck. It's staved off by Kemper. Toes deflects the pass, but has Kadri with it now. 2-on-1. Again with a good save. Kadri back to Rantanen. That is almost ripped out. Shesterkin made a glove save, and oh boy, looks like they're the top teams in the West Coast. They do. Because of this one here, they are weeping things in, and that's why, because they wanted to get that shot, they are just trying to kill them off with the momentum to get rid of him. The GOAT can never be stopped. We're under a mid-period left to play in the second. And oh, not a good sign for Alexis Lafreniere. I tell you this one here, he got biffed up here on the board. And that is a bad sight to go for that call. Blocked up in front, Kadri went down. Nichushkin over to Landeskog. And it's stopped by Shesterkin. We will grab the puck here with just under 9 minutes to play in a second. Now back into the offensive wing in their face-off. Avalanche lead is 4-2. Kadri wins it. Toes went down. Landeskog blocked it up again. Miller has the puck. Now Kreider with the puck. Lafreniere over again to Zibanejad. Back to Lindgren. Shot was blocked and taken over by Landeskog. 2-on-1. Landeskog tries again. Stopped by Shesterkin. He's really picking up his moment. Shesterkin cannot be losing his puck and trying to keep it from the range. Exactly. Once this happens to be one of the bigger saves at this moment, they can't be losing their puck. It's hard to make it stop. But if you have what it takes, you got to show what you got to do to get this thing right. Gerard with the puck. New look into the offensive zone. Looking for his first look here in the appearance of the finals. That shot tips off of the goaltender. Lafreniere back to Kreider. Kreider holds the puck. Zibanejad inside in the middle, and it's flicked away. Landeskog is trying to look for the player to try to block the pass. He's doing it. Good roll, stopped by Kuemper. And only under 7 minutes to play in the second period. Now they're ready for another face-off attack. This team is coming in to make the stop plays bigger, much more better than anything. Now Johnson holds up with the wing. Panarin takes it away. Kuemper holds the puck. Fakes it off as Lindgren takes it over. He fights over to Panarin. Over to Strome. Along inside, Panarin shoots. Oh, the backhand was relieved an unsuccessful play. It went off wide. And a save by Kuemper. Both teams are trying to keep their range out of sight. They still have the lead for Colorado. Kuemper has got 25 saves. Now, this was definitely what happened. Darcy Kuemper, he was trying to pick things up here where they wanted to go. He is looking for his biggest saves of the game. And not to go anything wrong, he was really trying to pick out the punch. Lots of points in the game so far in between the close matchups. Now Fox will have it delivered. He takes over to Lindgren. Over to Panarin. New York back the attack. Shoots one. He scores. That's a snappy shot for Artemi Panarin. What a great releasement here. Artemi Panarin was gotten it snappy. Hits the goalpost and wants to put it in there and try to put it right around the deck. And that was an easy call. Saved off by Shesterkin. Another great save. Makinen with the puck. Right behind the goalie net. Backs over to Johnson. Right over to Rantanen. Shoots one. That deflects over and Strome has it now. 1-2 advantage. Oh, Strome. Oh, what a stop by Kuemper. He just had a pace of it. Trying to keep it out of the range. Now the teams are in the transition to go backward in the face-off attack. Colorado wins it. Johnson has the puck in the cover on the boards. Scoops over to Gerard. Now goes back in the middle. Finds Burakovsky. A textbook save here by Shesterkin. Fox with Panarin. He fires the puck. Clears down the ice. And that went out of reach. Burakovsky over it. Inside the zone. Around the man advantage. Kadri up. Saved by Shesterkin. Lindgren has the puck in cover. Petrushkin blocked up in front. Another one for Fox. Great defensive hustle here for Fox. He's never going to try to lose things down if he wants to keep an eyes on it. That's a great D, and a helping range can be a tricky one too. Rebound puck by Kreider. Trouba right to the board. In the corner, Kreider up to Zibanejad. Johnson takes the puck away. The Avs are now in the offensive zone. Finds a man open advantage. Battling loose puck is Miller. Trouba right back over to Lafreniere. Rangers back inside. With the breakaway, oh, he couldn't try to hold on that much. And Kuemper comes in to save it. Both teams are ready to get into the final of the face-off with the last minute to play in a second. Zibanejad clears it. Miller went down, up and down. Oh, he just couldn't stop one. He's a tough player to try to move it around that much. He waits and waits, but all of a sudden, Kuemper just went there. He was trying to pick up the puck safe. He just had it in front. 30 seconds to play in the second period. And a little smash down here, right down to the neutral offense zone from the blue line. Miller went creeved up. Toes with the puck. Now after Newhook. Up again to Burakovsky. With the shot. And stopped by Shesterkin. That ends the second period. We got one more period to go. Will the Rangers pick it back into the game to tie it up? Or Colorado win the first game of the finals? Be back after this. Third period. Rangers, Avs, ready to face off the puck. We're so glad that you could join us here for the first time in the season here of NHL 22. However, it's about to close things up here with the first season finale of this game. Right now, the game is in between Colorado and New York, 4-3 lead. And to talk about this one here, what is your best play of the highlights so far that they've done? I like the make it snappy ability. Sometimes they wanted to do is put the puck on a string. Maybe this was a very toughest choice idea. Not to go heavy on this matchup, this tough time is being released it in between the two. I have to say that this was the toughest making decision out there that they wanted to go for. Hopefully, they might be finding a puck right in the middle. And we got a goal! Zibanejad! 2 goals in the finals. They're now tied up. Only a minute and 6 to play here with a shot of the goal. They got a great heavy in between. Mika Zibanejad, an amazing goal here to pick up the range. Now their team is in the heavy matches. They even up the rally. Both teams are in the hustle between the two and from between the attack. We'll see if the other teams can get another goal in the faceoff to take the lead over it. And if there is a chance to head to overtime, we will see who will get the goal here to finish the first game in overtime. Back to you guys. Kuemper was going to hold on to save the puck, as right now we're under 18 minutes to play in the first. Now back to the offensive ready to take their offensive line here for the face-off. Score is now even. The next goal could be in between the two. I have to tell you this one here. There is a lot of change-up to relieve, as Makar was trying to hold things up here. And he has a lot of quotes to say. We can't lose bad. We cannot try to handle things up here if we wanted to go for the win or try to take it all we have. We can do this. We will never try to lose the man to take the advantage. And if we lose one, that's okay, because we don't just quit. We just keep things going. And we wanted to keep things alive. That is what Makar's message to bring things on. Artemi Panarin was looking for another goal, as he's already gotten a great games in this playoff. And for most of all, the play of this one was Adam Fox and Mika Zibanejad, the top 3 players for the New York Rangers. Absolutely. Panarin broke it up by Nichushkin. He's going in alone. Oh, what a save by Shesterkin. How did he get there? Shesterkin really got a lot of heavy matching at this point. I'm telling you this one here, son of beast. He got 39 saves at this point. But not to believe on him, he went really hard, heavy hit. Rangers back the other way. That is banged down. Toes with the puck. Past the neutral zone into the offensive zone. Kadri with the puck. Swoops up. Saved by Shesterkin. 15-10 left to go in the third. It's tied right now. Now for our next battle. Matchups is currently being batched out. And we may have a new regular season to go for Season 2 of NHL 23. The matchup, as we are currently looking for, is the best place in the East Coast to the West Coast. The Minnesota Wilds, as they are playing at the other location here against the New York Islanders here at the new arena, the UBS Arena. It's a tough one to go right from here. After Nausea Coliseum was already been finished here, they found a new home to go for. And then the next one we will see for the next matchups in the West Coast, we will have a great look opportunity runs in between the two. From San Jose Sharks to play against Seattle Krakens here at the Climate Pledge Arena for the first time for the new arena to be revealed. It's a tough one. In between what I can call for a tough battle and match. Then we have the Detroit Red Wings, which we have the next one to try to pick things up for. We can try to do things again to go over and over again to face off the toughest team in the East, the Carolina Hurricanes. Tough one to say about that. I don't know what to tell you but this is a very exclusive one. Hedel! Saved off by Kuemper. Tries again! The shot went blocked out. As for Detroit Red Wings are going to be home, they will have to try to scoot things up to try to do things again. And then, California team of the Los Angeles Kings playing up against the other team of this matchup. The crazy intense speed run, we have it all down against the Ottawa Senators. They already have lost one, and I'm telling you this, it's never going to be good at all the range they have. And then after that one, we have another team, St. Louis Blues at home, playing against the other team, the Florida Panthers. And then the Washington Capitals playing at the other arena here. They are going to be home this time to play against the other one, Philadelphia Flyers. Yeah, it's very tough though. Not an interesting matchup here, but to tell you this one, they have it all down. Arizona Coyotes, they will be playing home to play against the other team that we may have to try to keep the range on, the Nashville Predators. It's tough to say about that one here. Nobody has the luck here to try to whoop it out. They gotta try to speed things up. Give her. Score! Vincent Belichick! 3 goals in the finals. They're now in the lead. Excellent pass in between Jacob Trouba and Shesterkin, and he just got a killed off moment. The Rangers are in the lead, 5-4. We're coming down to passing the mid-period. This one is the biggest battle match ever seen before. The tough one you call for, the tough one you find a man, that's what you have it all in your mind. And then the next matchup we can go for is Colorado Avalanche to play up against the other team, Chicago Blackhawks at United Center. We never seen it before, but we can go for it. Great save here by Shesterkin. And for the next take here, we will have Buffalo playing against the other team, the Canadiens, here in Montreal. That might be another one to hit the deck off. Then the Winnipeg Jets, they will be playing up another team against the Dallas Stars. Toronto Maple Leafs at home, they will be playing up to do things again, as they will fight against the Calgary Flames, another Canadian matchup team. It's tough to say that no one ever has saw them before. They're trying to pick up the range out there. And then the Oilers will be playing again to do things once more. They will be playing right up across the attack zone. Range off in between by the two. That will be another one to stop in by to play against the Bolts. It's another matching in as the Oilers are trying to regain the group. It may not be anybody. Pittsburgh Penguins will be playing against the other team as they will have the next matchup against the Los Angeles Kings here at the Crypto.com Arena. Score! Lafreniere! Second goal of the finals. They extend 6-4. Top range inbound. Alexis Lafreniere has picked things up here like he did before. Now their team is raging airspeed to keep this range on. We'll see what we can do here, as the Rangers have already picked up the lead 6-4. It's a tough battle in between them. Hit the deck from the other hand of the angle. Panarin going to make it snappy. That's stopped by Kuemper. The next matchup, we can try to whoop it things together. This one can be another one to go in between the look. In between the two, we have Silver Spoon standing by. Kyle McCarr has the edges to try to heap himself in a board and take it down the back and take it right from the angle to cut from the ice inside. On the other hand, for Timmy Panarin, he's got a great opportunity making here to make it snappy. Sometimes the goalie can try to swoop it down, and maybe they can try to take him down like they wanted to have it all. I'll be watching those two players in between McCarr and Panarin. Back to you guys. We'll see the Devils as we will be playing things up again, and they will be playing against another team. This matchup can be a very tricky one, and that will be Boston Bruins. To talk about that one, another matching in for this possession here. I don't know what to say, but there is nothing else to say about that one. I will have to say the Devils, and you know, the tough one I have to try to go for. You wanted to see what's going to be? What do you think it might be happening out there? I might have to say that not Edmonton Oilers, but it might be a tough one to try to regain the zone. I have a tough feeling this may be very hard to make the edge out there. And without any clues, well, this all happens to be once. Saved off again. 5:10 left to go. This was to be a smacking takedown in between the two. That's exactly true. Here's another pass off to Kreider. In the zone, sharp shot, and it went up and over to the net, and I went out of play. Now they're back on the ice for the face-off. The next goal may be coming down in for the wire, Colorado or New York. It's a tough one, but New York is still up in the lead by 2, 6-4. And the next biggest matchup I would like to have it called for, we have is the Columbus Blue Jackets playing against the New Jersey Devils. I like that one. That might be the better one to go for it. And then after this one, maybe we can go for another one that we can give that one a try. The Florida Panthers. And they might be playing up against the Vancouver Canucks. And for the Anaheim Ducks, we have someone a lot there. They will be playing against the Las Vegas Golden Knights. And I think that's all we have here so far. Well, we'll see what we can do here for the next one. So keep your eyes tuned here for next season of the NHL on EA Sports. That will be happening for next season to start. That will be beginning here in December of 2022. McKinnon over the toes. 3 minutes to play in the third. And a long saved off by Shesterkin. McKinnon has the puck. Now back to Landeskog. Back to McKinnon. That sloops off wide. Kreider with the puck. Now it's back over to Lafreniere. McKinnon with the puck. Back to Landeskog. Fires, and it goes right to the glass, to the wall. Fox with the puck. Now slides over to Strome. Strome with it now. Under 2 minutes to play in the third period. Lindgren scores! That's his second goal in the finals. They extended 7-4. A tough rookie credit. You call that one the Strome of Lindgren. The New York Rangers are already picked up their lead to the steam. They're full speed ahead. They're trying to take the win here in the first game. It's the toughest matchup. Johnson Over up again, Fox to Stroll. Now they're moving ahead with steaming across. And takes over by Gerard. Kadri loses the puck. Kadri tries again. Up over to Nichushkin. Under a minute to play in the third. They are already in pushing P for tonight. And a shot saved by Shesterkin. Landeskog tries again. Kadri. Oh, he had a bad timing, and that was stopped by Shesterkin. Yeah, the call with that one here, it looks like Kadri couldn't try to figure out the puck. He was messed up already, and he just couldn't try to save it back in time. That's a bad relief man that he couldn't ever try to keep in range and tightness. Panarin with the puck in the neutral offensive zone. Panarin around the goalie net. Goodrow shoots save by Kuemper. Under 30 seconds to play in the third. Nichushkin with the puck. Behind the man advantage. Up around the board. Fox bangs it through. Panarin with the puck. 15 seconds to go. 10 seconds to go. Kadri with the puck. Over to Johnson. Up to Landeskog. Tries to go for the shot. And saved by Shesterkin. And that is going to end the first game in the Stanley Cup Finals. Wow. I'm telling you this one here, New York is on for the start of the first win in the game. The finals always keeps on coming. That's what you call for. And there's your final horn. The New York Rangers picks up a win, a 7-4 lead here over Colorado. And it's tough to say about that one, Igor and the other one, Darcy, the Kuemper, and the Shesterkin got all down here. So that will end the first game here in the Stanley Cup Finals. Don't worry, we'll have more underway next, as we will have Game 2 still in New York. That'll be happening here on July, still to come. That'll be happening here at 8 p.m. tonight here at the Garden on EA Sports. So this has been a presentation of the Stanley Cup Finals. That's your takeaway with the score change. Now let's have 3 star players in the game, starting off with Mifo. Alright, so let's get things on the roll. Number 3 we have is Ryan Lindgren. 1 goal assist and 6 hits. This was all that gives out a slap shot with the goal. What a hero. Number 2, Alexis Lafreniere. 2 goals, 1 assist, and 5 hits. This all has to come out with the breakaway, but this all changes out to go right by it. And he had it all in there when he had to get there. And for number 1, Mika Zibanejad. 3 goals, 2 assists, and 1 hit. This all changes everything with amazing shot. And that's how it all turns out to be one of the bestest plays in this game. Well, I guess that does happen to be here. A great game here for New York win. And for Avalanche, we'll get back to the next game in the series. New York is in a lead 1-0 in the finals. I'd like to thank you for watching, and don't worry, we'll have more coverage right after this, so make sure you keep tuning in on my channel, and please subscribe to my channel. We're going to have tons of more highlights here being shown here for the Stanley Cup Finals here of the NHL on EA Sports. So make sure you keep tuning in here. If you don't, somebody will. Peace out, everyone. For us a while as the Stanley Cup Finals of NHL 22 dial. Me phone, Southern Beast, and Silver Spoon are gone. Have a great night in Rangerstown, New York, and the Avalanche of Colorado Mountains.